Welcome to NP Impact Albany's inaugural interview. My name is Bill Reynolds. I'm a litigation partner at Nixon Peabody. Today, I'm talking with Steve Trowbridge, Executive Vice President and Chief Financial Officer of AngioDynamics. Thanks for joining me today, Steve.
Thank you, Bill. Glad to be here.
Steve, tell us what this last pandemic year has been like for AngioDynamics.
AngioDynamics is a company that's in transition, and we started this transition a few years ago when our new CEO, Jim Clemmer, came, and we were on this path of changing who we were to become a growth-oriented medical device company. We were getting our legs underneath us. We have a very different fiscal year, and so our third fiscal quarter ended last year, right at the time that we were seeing the most disruption from COVID come out in that April-May timeframe. So we started with some principles that said, look, we can't set ourselves backwards. We want to stay on the path that we're on. We want to continue on this transformation of being a growth company and investing in our people and investing in our products to drive growth. But yet we know that there's some limited visibility. There's going to be some disruption. So we started with a process that said we're going to prioritize our people first, then we're going to prioritize our company, and then we're going to prioritize our shareholders. So what that meant was we had to have a focus on cash management and expense management, but do it in a way that didn't impact our people or impacted them as little as possible and didn't impact our investments that we were making in the ability to become a growth company. And throughout this process, what we're really proud of is that our people stepped up. They rolled up their sleeves. They were productive. They said, we're going to do whatever it takes to make our company successful. And that's what we saw. So from the beginning of this pandemic to where we are today, we actually have more people. We hired into that. We've got about 50 more people that we've employed. We didn't do any layoffs. We made sure we were not doing any reductions in compensation and paying our people for the extraordinarily hard work that they were putting into this pandemic. And we've seen the growth throughout this year. If you look at where we were at this time last year, we had no idea where we were going. We didn't know if it was going to be a financial crisis, if it was going to be a liquidity crisis. And everybody stepped up in AngioDynamics, and I couldn't be more proud of the team that I have the opportunity to be a part of.
That's great, Steve. And AngioDynamics is known for having an outstanding sales force, but one that, pre-pandemic was obviously going into medical providers, hospitals. How has that been affected by the pandemic?
Our team, the same way that everyone else in the company, they found ways to work in this new environment, and they were trying to find ways to interact with their customers. They were saying, we understand that access is limited, but we're here. We're here to support you in any way that we can. And they found opportunities to even maximize the efficiency of meetings, like through Zoom calls that everybody's become accustomed to. One of the things that you certainly see in a business setting, like you talked about, when our sales reps are not allowed to be in the hospital setting supporting their physicians, travel budgets, and travel expenses are going to go way down. So we took it upon ourselves to say, we're going to see that savings. We're not going to spend that money, but we're going to reinvest that in our people. As we come out of this now, and as we're starting to open up, it feels like we're not, coming from a standing start. We've been running throughout this whole year. And again, that's because of all the hard work that our people have done.
Thank you, Steve, for these timely insights. If you'd like to learn more about AngioDynamics, visit their website at angiodynamics.com or follow them on Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, and Medium. If you're a business leader in the Capital Region that would like to share your perspectives, please reach out to your Nixon Peabody attorney or send an email to info@nixonpeabody.com. Thanks very much for watching.